Strength training, where picking things up and putting them back down suddenly becomes a personality trait. It's not just for bodybuilders or protein powder fanatics. It's for anyone who wants to turn spaghetti arms into steel cables. You use dumbbells, barbells, resistance bands, or just your own body to do magical moves like squats, push-ups, and deadlifts, also known as how to feel strong and broken at the same time. The goal? Build muscle, burn fat, boost bone density, and earn the right to flex in grocery store mirrors. It improves metabolism, posture, confidence, and your ability to open that stubborn pickle jar without swearing. Bonus: the more muscle you build, the more calories you burn doing literally nothing. Downside? You may become that person who starts sentences with, "on leg day." But hey, strong is the new cool, and the gym is cheaper than therapy. Cardiovascular training. Cardio, the workout that makes your heart race and your legs question your loyalty. It's all about keeping your body moving, running, biking, swimming, fast walking like you're late for a flight, or your burrito order. The goal? Strengthen your heart, increase endurance, and burn off that third slice of pizza from last night. It's not just about sweating. It's about training your lungs to not panic when stairs appear. Bonus: cardio boosts your mood, brain power, and makes you feel slightly less guilty about skipping leg day. Yes, it can be boring, unless you're blasting music and pretending you're in an action montage. And no, you don't have to run marathons. Dancing in your kitchen for 30 minutes absolutely counts. Whether you're chasing fitness goals or just pretending zombies are after you, cardio's got your back and your heart. High-intensity interval training, HIIT, is like fitness speed dating. Short, sweaty, and slightly traumatic. You go all out for 20 to 40 seconds doing burpees, jump squats, or anything that makes your soul leave your body. Then rest just long enough to regret everything. Repeat. It's brutal, efficient, and over before your willpower has time to quit. Great for burning fat, boosting endurance, and unlocking the ability to collapse dramatically in public. Your metabolism goes full beast mode, torching calories for hours after the workout. Bonus: it's perfect if you hate long workouts but enjoy short bursts of chaos. You'll be breathless, sweaty, and questioning your life choices by round 2. But by the end, you've conquered a workout that feels like surviving a tiny apocalypse. No treadmill marathons, just raw intensity, short time, and bragging rights. Welcome to HIIT, where fitness meets controlled suffering, and somehow you keep coming back. Yoga, the ancient art of stretching, breathing, and silently panicking in uncomfortable poses. It looks peaceful, soft music, dim lights, everyone pretending they're not shaking in Warrior 2. But don't be fooled. This is sneaky strength training wrapped in a calm, incense-scented hug. You'll bend, twist, and hold poses with names like Happy Baby and Corpse, which sound fun until your hamstrings start crying. Yoga improves flexibility, posture, balance, and your ability to breathe through life's chaos, or at least through traffic. Bonus: it's also great for stress relief and pretending you have your life together. Whether you're touching your toes or just thinking about it, yoga meets you where you are, usually somewhere between Zen master and falling over. By the end, you'll feel stretched, centered, and one savasana away from inner peace, or a nap. CrossFit, where workouts have names like Murph and Fran, but they hit harder than your ex. It's a chaotic mix of Olympic lifts, cardio, bodyweight torture, and the occasional rope climb just to spice things up. One minute you're deadlifting your body weight, the next you're doing burpees like you owe them money. Every workout is a race against the clock and your will to live. But somehow, it's fun. Painful fun. The kind that leaves you sweaty, breathless, and lying on the floor feeling strangely accomplished. CrossFit builds strength, endurance, grit, and an unshakable bond with anyone who's also cried mid-wad. Bonus: you'll start speaking a new language, AMRAP, EMOM, PR, and become emotionally attached to your chalk. It's not just a workout, it's a cult with better quads. Circuit training, like musical chairs, but every chair is a new way to suffer. You move from one exercise to the next. Squats, push-ups, mountain climbers, jumping jacks, with barely enough time to question your life choices. No long rests, no slacking, just you, your sweat, and the clock mocking you. It's full-body chaos that builds strength, burns fat, and leaves you wondering why 5 minutes suddenly feels like 50. Perfect for people who hate repetition and love dramatic water breaks. Each round hits different muscle groups, so your whole body gets roasted evenly. Bonus, you'll leave the gym drenched, breathless, and with a strange urge to fist bump strangers. Circuit training is efficient, spicy, and slightly sadistic, in the best possible way. Think of it as cardio with commitment issues. Fast, intense, and never boring. Fitness roulette, but everyone loses. Weight. Body weight training. When your gym is the floor, your equipment is you, and gravity is the enemy. No machines, no dumbbells, just push-ups, squats, planks, and the raw power of self-doubt. It sounds simple, until you try a pistol squat and question every decision that led you here. Great for functional strength, balance, and discovering that your own body can betray you. You'll build muscle, boost endurance, and get sore in places you didn't know existed, all without leaving your living room. Perfect for travelers, budget warriors, or people too proud to buy resistance bands. Bonus, your equipment doesn't need charging, storage, or monthly fees. Just sweat. Bodyweight training proves you don't need fancy tools to get strong. Just grit, creativity, and maybe a towel for all the regret puddles. Simple, yes. Easy, absolutely not. You versus you, and gravity always shows up. Boxing, kickboxing, where stress relief meets full body cardio and you get to punch things legally. It's jabs, crosses, hooks, and kicks, all thrown with the intensity of someone who just stepped on a Lego. Forget boring treadmill slogs. This is cardio with an attitude and gloves. You'll torch fat, sculpt muscle, and feel like a superhero in training. Great for coordination, core strength, and turning frustration into fuel. Plus, few things boost confidence like landing a clean combo on a punching bag while sweating buckets. Bonus, it's wildly fun and strangely addictive. Expect sore shoulders, faster reflexes, and the sudden urge to shadow box in your kitchen. Boxing isn't just a workout, it's therapy with uppercuts. Just don't be surprised when you start saying things like orthodox stance and keep your guard up in casual conversation. Powerlifting, the sport where the reps are few, the weights are massive, and the grunts echo through time. It's all about 3 lifts: squat, bench press, and deadlift, performed with enough iron to make the gym floor nervous. No burpees, no sprints, just raw strength and the occasional pre-lift war cry. You're not chasing abs, you're chasing numbers, personal records, and the right to casually say, "I lift." Perfect for building serious strength, bone density, and thunder thighs that don't ask permission. Bonus, rest days are mandatory, chalk is encouraged, and lifting belts become fashion. You'll spend more time hyping yourself up than lifting, but when that barbell moves, it's pure glory. Powerlifting isn't about speed or sweat. It's about patience, power, and the smug satisfaction of deadlifting more than a refrigerator. It's heavy, it's hardcore, and yes, it's totally worth it. Sprint training, running that skips the long and steady part and jumps straight to run like you stole something. It's short bursts of all-out effort, 10 to 30 seconds of pure rocket fuel, followed by just enough rest to wonder why your lungs feel like lava. You're not jogging through the park, you're launching an attack on fat, laziness, and your will to live. Perfect for building speed, torching calories, and waking up muscles you forgot you had. Bonus, it takes way less time than long-distance running and leaves you equally, if not more, destroyed. Your legs will burn, your heart will race, and your neighbors might wonder why you're sprinting past their mailbox like it's the Olympics. Sprint training is fast, brutal, and ridiculously effective. Kind of like cardio's punch to the face. Run hard, rest, repeat, cry later. Calisthenics, where body weight becomes beast mode. No machines, no iron, just you, a pull-up bar, and the unforgiving laws of physics. We're talking muscle-ups, front levers, handstand push-ups, movements that look like superhero stunts but feel like slow-motion suffering. It's not just strength, it's control, balance, and a weird obsession with making gravity your enemy. Perfect for building lean muscle, core power, and the kind of upper body that makes tank tops nervous. Bonus, your gym is the nearest park, and your flex becomes your workout. Expect scraped palms, proud bruises, and an Instagram feed full of shirtless progress pics. Calisthenics is equal parts discipline and daredevil, like training to be in a Marvel movie, just with more sweat and fewer stunt doubles. It's not about lifting weights, it's about becoming the weight. Pilates, where small movements cause big regrets, and your core finds out what pain truly is. It's low impact, high burn, and somehow manages to humble even the fittest among us using nothing but a mat and tiny leg lifts. You'll pulse, squeeze, and engage your core until your abs are begging for mercy and your glutes go silent. Don't let the calm tone and graceful poses fool you. This is controlled intensity dressed in Lululemon, perfect for improving posture, flexibility, balance, and looking elegant while quietly suffering. Bonus, it builds deep strength without bulk. And suddenly sitting up straight becomes your new party trick. Expect shaky limbs, fancy terminology, and the slow realization that your core has been faking it this whole time. Pilates doesn't yell, it whispers. Feel the burn, and then absolutely delivers. Spinning, indoor cycling. The only time you can sit down and still feel like you're climbing a mountain in a thunderstorm. You hop on a stationary bike, crank up the resistance, and pedal like you're chasing your ex with unpaid emotional debt. The music's loud, the instructor's yelling, "Turn it up," and your legs are staging a quiet rebellion. It's cardio, leg day, and a motivational TED Talk all rolled into 45 sweaty minutes. Perfect for burning calories, building endurance, and realizing bike seats were designed by your worst enemy. Bonus, you don't need to steer, dodge traffic, or wear spandex in public, unless you want to. Expect jelly legs, puddles of sweat, and the feeling of triumph when you make it to the cool down. Spinning isn't just cycling, it's survival on two wheels, with a killer playlist. Functional training, because lifting a barbell is cool, but lifting a couch without pulling something? Legendary. This style of exercise mimics real-life movements, squatting, reaching, twisting, carrying, basically the stuff adulting throws at you daily. Think kettlebell swings, medicine ball slams, and lunges that make stairs feel like Everest the next day. It's strength plus balance plus coordination, all designed to make your body move better, not just look better. Perfect for injury prevention, daily performance, and winning the unofficial "who can carry all the groceries in one trip" Olympics. Bonus, you'll train like a superhero in disguise, minus the cape, but definitely with dramatic lunges. Functional training doesn't just build muscle, it builds capability. Whether you're hoisting toddlers, moving furniture, or dodging Lego mines, this workout has your back. Literally, it's fitness for life, and your lower back will thank you. Strongman training isn't about looking pretty. It's about lifting stuff that makes the ground shake. Think massive tires, yokes, Atlas stones, and pulling trucks for fun. You're not here for toned triceps. You're here to become a forklift in human form. Every session looks like a scene from a medieval tournament, minus the chainmail. It's brutal, functional, and weirdly addicting. You build raw power, mental toughness, and enough grip strength to open any jar in history. Bonus, you'll develop quads that block doorways and a voice that instinctively grunts before lifting anything. But don't be fooled. This isn't just for giant bearded dudes. Strongman is for anyone who wants real-world strength, full body development, and gym stories that sound like urban legends. You may walk funny for a few days, but you'll feel like a legend when you flip your first tire. Strongman, it's not elegant, it's effective.